It's been a full year since the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro launched, and this camera has proven itself in real-world use far beyond expectations. When it was first released, it looked like just another solid action cam. But after putting it through its paces in countless real-world scenarios, from mounting it on dirt bikes, e-bikes, and even RC cars, to filming outdoor hikes, social media clips, and YouTube content, this camera has earned the title of the one I reach for every time. There are many action cameras out there: GoPro Hero 13 Black, Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and others, but the Osmo Action 5 Pro stood out consistently. And it wasn't about specs alone. It was about something more valuable: dependability. In the world of action filming, that's everything. Let's begin with reliability, which, for many creators, is the make or break feature. With the Osmo Action 5 Pro, you press record, and you know the footage will be there. That sounds simple, but it's a promise that not every camera can keep. GoPros, for instance, while great in image quality, have developed a reputation for random lockups. Anyone who's used one for long knows the pain of lost footage. You hit record, go capture your perfect shot, then later realize the device froze midway. The footage is gone and there's no redo. That's devastating, especially when you only get one shot. Even with the newer GoPros, this issue still shows up occasionally. And when it does, it forces you to physically remove the battery just to reboot. With the Action 5 Pro, that's never happened. Not once in an entire year of use. No crashes, no lost footage. The camera just works. And that kind of reliability builds confidence. Now, let's talk about the quality of the footage. Not just in controlled conditions, but out in the wild, fast biking trails, rocky mountain terrain, and spontaneous vlog shots. Even when filming in full auto mode, where you don't have the time or space to adjust every setting, the camera delivers. One of the key reasons is the built-in color temperature sensor. It adapts to complex lighting conditions and still manages to produce footage that looks accurate and well-balanced. That's a huge win when you're filming under dense tree cover or inside fast-moving scenes where the light keeps changing. You don't need to worry about flickering whites or weird color shifts. It stays locked in and gives a result that doesn't look overprocessed or artificial. And of course, what's a good action camera without great stabilization? DJI has always done well in this area, and the Action 5 Pro is no exception. It's hard to pick a clear winner when you compare stabilization side by side with GoPro. Sometimes GoPro edges ahead slightly. Other times, the Osmo holds its ground firmly. But the point is, either way, you're getting smooth footage. It's not jittery. It's not disorienting. It holds together, whether you're walking, biking, or bouncing through off-road terrain. Then there's battery life and power management. This is where the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro creates serious distance from the competition. Quick charging is a game changer. With GoPro, 10 to 15 minutes of charge barely gives you enough time to blink, maybe 20 to 25% battery if you're lucky. But with the Osmo Action 5 Pro, you can jump from nearly dead to 70 to 80% in just 15 to 20 minutes. And that can completely save a filming day. When you're out in the middle of nowhere and you realize you forgot to fully charge, having this kind of charging speed buys you back control. This real-world example makes it clear. You're about to shoot. You think your battery has enough juice, but when you power on, it shows 11%. With DJI's quick charge, plug it in for just 15 minutes and boom, you're back to 70%. That's real time saved. And in the world of content creation, minutes matter. Audio is another often overlooked aspect of action cameras. With the Osmo Action 5 Pro, you get simplicity and performance in one. You can plug a mic in via USB-C or connect a Bluetooth mic wirelessly. And not just any Bluetooth setup, one that's consistent. It pairs quickly. It stays paired. You don't need to fiddle with menus every single time you reconnect. That's more than can be said for most other action cams on the market. For creators who record voiceovers on the go, vlog while moving, or just want clear outdoor audio, This seamless connectivity matters. Add to that the ability to fine-tune audio settings directly in the menu, and you've got a setup that feels closer to a full production kit than a basic camera. Let's shift to design now. The Action 5 Pro brings a set of small refinements that together make a big difference. The larger rear screen isn't just for show. It genuinely helps when you're framing shots in bright light or making on-the-fly setting changes. You're not squinting or guessing. You see exactly what you're recording, and that leads to more confident shooting. Low light performance is another strong suit. While it's not a night vision camera by any means, DJI has tuned it well for tricky lighting situations. You're walking under tree cover, the light's patchy, and you wonder if the exposure will keep up. It does. The footage doesn't fall apart. It holds onto detail without pumping up the ISO and adding grain. That's an upgrade creators who shoot in variable conditions will notice right away. Now, the subject tracking feature is a big one for vloggers. Let's say you're holding the camera at arm's length while talking and walking. As long as it's roughly pointed in your direction, it'll keep your face centered. You're not constantly worrying whether you're still in frame. It just works. It may only be available in 2.7K, but for TikToks, Reels, or standard YouTube vlogs, that's more than enough resolution. It's about convenience, and this feature delivers that in spades. All these things combined, reliability, image quality, battery life, simplicity, sound, screen quality, and smart features, make the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro a very complete tool. It's not about flash. It's about delivering when it counts. Whether you're doing casual weekend adventure clips or daily vlogging, it's a camera that you can trust. And in a world where a technical failure can mean the difference between keeping or losing a great shot, that trust is priceless.